Everybody, and welcome to another teacher talk session tonight. And tonight we are having another educator from different part of the world. And we are having an English language and global perspective teacher, MUN coach, English department coordinator at Grilli, Canning College, Buenos Aires, Argentina, Natalia Pieres. When she comes, we are going to start our live session with her. She's not here yet. I'm waiting for her to join. When she comes, we are going to start our live session with her. Still waiting for her to join. Yes. Still waiting. And let me check if she is here. There she goes. I have invited her to join. Yes. Still waiting. I have sent her to request to join. Takes a little bit of time.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, it's great. Hi. Hello, Natalia. It's great to see you.
Okay, hello, Volkan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And before starting our live sessions, and I would like to say thank you very much for accepting my invitation for Teacher Talks and being my guest tonight for our 210th session.
Okay, thank you very much for your invitation and appreciate that.
Wonderful. And I know that you are very busy actually as an educator. We are all busy. So I don't want to
Right.
take a lot of time. And if you're ready, can we start?
Yes, of course, we can start.
Okay. And
Let's do
I
it.
know, wonderful. I know about you, Natalia, and maybe my audiences would like to know about you. So can you tell us about yourself, please, and a bit about your experiences too?
Right. Well, to start with, I've been involved in teaching since I was 15 years old because I delivered my
Wow.
first class as a private tutor. And well, I was informally employed. And well, that sparked my passion for education. Well, then, as I was a private tutor, then I started considering the idea to be a certified teacher of language. And well, I obtained my degree some years ago, 10 years
I
ago.
see.
And well, I was a formal teacher. And now I can say that very proud. I'm proud because I am an English language teacher, a global perspectives teacher, MUN director, coach for the model of the United Nations.
That's
And I
wonderful.
am a coordinator at the English department at my institution, that is Grilli College, Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much, Natalia, for sharing this short brief about yourself. Natalia, my next question is, what was over your turning point or point in your own education?
Okay, when I realized that I wanted to work in an institution and I did it my degree,
Yes.
well, I started to ask myself, well, what can I do? So it was important to grow up and start studying in a professional way, so I
Yes.
can start delivering my lessons and apply different methodologies and pedagogies in the classroom and to my students. Even though I was already passionate about my teaching, and I am a natural researcher, I understood that formal training was essential, right? And well, this decision to continue to pursue my certification was a turning point and reshaped my idea in this path. No?
Yes. I got it. That's the turning point of yours, I think. I got it. Thank you. Thank
Right.
you for sharing that point with us, Natalia. Okay. And Natalia, you've been teaching for how long have you been teaching?
Well, since I was 15 years old, delivering private lessons, and I became a formal teacher 10 years ago, let's say.
Okay. And you said you from 15. Wow, it's a lot of time about it. You are in English language teaching, so I can say that in this time probably you have tried different strategies, different techniques and methodologies of in your
Right.
lessons with your students probably, and I'm sure that you have a kind of a philosophy of teaching. So what is it, Natalia? What is your philosophy of teaching?
Okay, I think that the student has to be at the center of learning, first of all, but he has to be empowered, right? And giving the learner's voice empowers them. Imagine that I am a global perspectives teacher and we are always debating about global issues.
Mm-hmm.
So they feel empowered when they try to find solutions to global problems or to local problems, because we also deal with local communities trying to take action. How can we take action? So we use language, no, in a way to solve these problems. Do you understand?
Of
And
course.
well, yeah, and also I cater my students' needs and interests too, right? Because nowadays we have classrooms with different necessities, right? Needs,
Yes,
sorry. Yeah, with different needs.
I see. I got it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your philosophy with us, Natalia. Would you like to add anything else, or can I move another question?
Also, I think that students have to feel, in a way, encouraged when when we consider this question of self-esteem, right? We have to
Yeah,
encourage them. We have to give them constant feedback in order to perform they're learning and their studies in a different way, no, in a better way, let's say.
I see. I see. I got it. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So, Natalia, as an educator, actually, we are educators, and in our life, we have a lot of stories. Sometimes we have good stories, sometimes we have bad stories, sometimes we have failed one, and I'm sure that we all have educators have success stories, and I'm sure that you also have a lot of success stories. Can you tell us one or maybe two success stories of yours? And especially, we want to hear something inspirational for us if you have.
Okay, could it be about me?
Sure.
Well, I always say, well, fight for your dreams, never give up. Why? Because when I decided to get my degree, I thought to myself that I was too old to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that I was wrong, but I wasn't. No, really, I wasn't. Because I have a lot of time to develop, to grow, to strengthen my skills, right? And I felt rewarded when I deliver the classes. I feel passionate, really. And that is an essential point that every teacher must consider.
Mm-hmm.
And I teach my students not to give up because
That's good.
we have different needs, and we have uh, maybe you consider that you have a roof. No? Well, this is my roof and this is my floor.
I
But you have
see.
to break. You have to break that roof. Do you understand?
Yes, sure. Sure. I got it.
And you have to encourage your students to break that roof. Maybe they
Mm-hmm.
feel afraid of doing that, but we have to
Mm-hmm.
help them.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I got it. That's
And
that's it.
well, I try to do that with myself. And nowadays, I'm trying to finish my master in educational innovation. Right?
Oh, wonderful,
I'm trying to
wonderful.
do that really, just
That
in a short time.
congratulations from now, and I hope you will be successful and complete your master degree as soon as possible. All right. So, Natalia, we know that we are educators and we always want to be successful in the classroom and want to feel the success with our students. And as an experienced educator or teacher or trainer, whatever you call it, and what do you think makes a teacher successful in the classroom?
Well, first of all, we have to consider empathy. It's fundamental because if you can't be in others' shoes, you can't understand their background, okay? You can't understand their diversity. You can't understand different cultures. So for me, empathy is essential. Then patience. You have to be yes, you have to be patient because you have to consider every student time to develop to their development, right? We
Yeah.
have different paths to follow and to complete in different ways. The process are different.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, another point is passion,
I
okay? Because if you are not able to spark or to ignite the light in others, it is impossible to motivate students. I know that we have intrinsic motivation, but we have to ignite that light, that spark. Do you
I see.
understand?
Yeah, sure.
Well, and then I think that we as teachers have to build up students' confidence.
Mm-hmm. I see.
And
I got it.
this is fundamental.
I see. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Natalia. All right, and my next question is, you know that educators are always very busy and we have a lot of things to do. Sometimes, the time is not 24 hours isn't, not enough for us. We need more time. And of course, and during this situation, we all want to improve ourselves, okay, professionally, okay. So, as an experienced one, is it possible to develop professionally when you have a lot of work to do?
Okay. This is a difficult question because it also depends on how you manage your time, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
and also it depends on your intrinsic motivation. Nowadays, I think that teachers are burnt out, you know, because
Yeah.
we have to, yes, we have to consider a lot of things, and we have a lot of things to do. We have to upload marks, we have to plan, we have to plan specific lessons and cater for students' needs. Every student has a different track, as I told you, and sometimes it is difficult to cope with everything. But all in
You're
all, we
right.
have to be updated. Yeah, we have to be updated in a way. And nowadays, you have a broad variety of short webinars to take and to be updated in a way, offering some tools to implement into classroom, for example. I don't know. Nowadays, AI is fundamental, essential to implement in our classes. And it is a treasure. And then I will
You're
tell you
right.
that we were in a project that it has to do with AI tutor trap. Then I will tell you about this. But all in all, I think that if you manage your time, you can do it. You can make it.
Mm-hmm. If you arrange your time, I see. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, Natalia. And you've been living in Argentina. You're from Argentina, I think, and you have been teaching English there for a long time, and probably you have faced a lot of Argentinian students. So when you think about this, what problems do teachers face uh, for teaching English to the students in Argentina?
Okay. First of all, in my personal opinion, I think that we have to cope with focusing. They can't focus,
I
right?
see.
Yeah, they are engaged on screens, okay? But, well, all in all, they can't focus when you are talking to them. They can't recognize sometimes the authority because, well, we tend to be, first of all, at the front of the classroom. Then we can go around, of course. But all in all, when we are there, sometimes you are not recognized. Can you see? And they can't focus. They have a short span of attention sometimes, but it depends if you can engage them, okay, with your proposal.
Yes.
Can you see? And there are many distractions today, and one of the main distractions is the cell phones. Can you see? Can you see my point?
Okay. Yeah,
All in
sure.
all, we use the cell phones with pedagogical purpose inside the classroom. Sometimes they get distracted, you know, and
As
this is
always.
very difficult.
That's it. Yeah,
Mhm.
you are right. You're right. I totally agree with you. That's another problem that we have. We have also had that one. And for the next question is we have just managed we talk about the students, and I want also ask another questions about the students. You know that we always want our students become an independent learner or and lifelong learners. We always want them to make like in this way, but sometimes it's really hard to do it, hard to make it. So, in your opinion, how do you help your students to become independent and lifelong learner?
Okay. Um, as you know, there are fragile knowledge.
Yeah,
Okay. And this is the lifelong learning, as you said. Well, it has to be meaningful, we know, and the proposal has to be applicable to their own life, right?
I see.
That's why I love delivering this subject that is global perspectives. As I told you, it is about global issues. So they can do some research. You know, we have a big question, let's say, to solve. Sometimes I come with this proposal, with this big question, or sometimes I tell the students, well, this is the main topic,
Uh-huh.
and you have to go to the branch that you want and use the lenses, no, cultural lenses, economic lenses, whatever that you need. So you set the question and you try to find um, which are the main problems concerning this question and which can be the main solutions. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
And how you can take action. Then we
I
can
see.
propose different ways of solving it, a debate maybe, a campaign, an awareness campaign, or whatever. But all in all, we can vary, no, different methodologies for
Mm-hmm. I
methods.
got it. I see. Thank you. Thank you very much, Natalia, for sharing ideas with us. You know,
Mhm.
you've been teaching for a long time, and you have faced a lot of things during this time, and probably you have learned a lot of things during this time from your students, from your other teachers, and maybe from yourselves. But when you think about your teaching career, what has teaching taught you about yourself?
Okay, first of all, that I can make it. Really, I can make it. Then, well, that I have not to give up, and to develop patience,
I
really,
see.
and empathy, as I told you before. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned to develop, to grow up, and to convey passion.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Those are always my pillars, let's say.
I got it. Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing it with us and about the education that taught you so far. Okay, so and there in our lessons actually some teachers prefer to using textbooks in their lessons and some teachers let's say prefer to use authentic materials in their lessons. When you think about this, I mean textbooks and authentic materials, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer using textbooks or authentic materials like emails, reports, case studies, or photographs or something like that in your classes, and why?
Okay. Nowadays, as we know, textbooks include authentic materials.
Yeah.
Because, yes, a long time ago, maybe you say, well, no, this book is not containing an authentic material, so I have to look for some material and add it to my classes. But
Uh-huh.
nowadays, yes, publishing houses, I think that they have considered this idea, so they have fusion let's say, both things. But all in all, in my opinion, I think that you can come to your class with some authentic material because sometimes I use case studies,
Yes.
as you said, to go deeper,
Ah, I
right?
see.
When you want to make the students think critically, maybe you can use, okay, this material to make them think deeply,
I see.
right?
Sure.
All, yeah, all in all, I know we have a book that we can that it can structure, no, the classes, but I prefer building up my own projects
I see.
and search for specific material or resources that I need to show some points, no, or some specific ideas that I want them to develop. Can you see
I
my
see.
point?
Sure, sure, sure. I got it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Natalia, for your answer for the question. You know, we are using online tools, okay, and for our classes, and also we use different platform for our, for our classes too. So I'm sure that you have been using different platforms and tools for your lessons. Can you recommend any online tools or platforms that enhance language learning, or some good examples if you have it?
Yes, of course, right. I am a Kahoot fan,
Yeah, I
really.
love. Yeah, I love Kahoot too. That's a wonderful
Really,
platform,
yes.
or let's say online tools. Yes.
Because you can host a Kahoot there live
Sure.
because you can search at the top for the topic, and well, there you have, or you can build it up from scratch.
Ah,
So
yeah.
you can adapt this to your students. And well, it is wonderful because they are there saying who is the leader in the scoreboard, and they are very anxious who is going to win. All in all, they practice, and the feedback that I have, it's really good because, okay, teacher, this is wonderful, really, because I learned a lot. I have learned a lot. The other day, we played a game to wrap up, no, what we have done at the end of the project, and we played Jeopardy.
Ah,
Do
that's
you
nice.
know?
Sure, I
Yes,
know.
it is. It is very old, really. It is very old, I know, but they were super engaged, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, and I use Google Slides to write the questions and then to turn them over. And do you know also Booklet or Booklet or something like that? I don't know the pronunciation. And there is a mode, the crypto mode, that they have to hack the password
Ah, I
while
see.
they are answering some questions.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, that's nice
And
one.
this is,
Hmm.
yeah, it is really very engaging and very engaging tool. Well, then I use live worksheets, okay, to reinforce. when I need to reinforce some
Mm-hmm.
grammar structures, for example, and also Grammarly to improve their writing. And as I told you before, AI has become a treasure at this time, right? Because
Yes.
I have uh, to encourage them to use no AI, but very wisely, because if not, if they are going to copy and paste, as it happened with Google a long time ago, when Google appeared, we as teachers said, well, don't copy and paste everything. So we are trying to guide the students to use these tools.
I
Okay,
see.
so um, well, yes, I don't know if you want to talk about something about AI. We can
Well, yeah.
say something like that.
Sure, sure, we can talk about it, but in the next questions we will maybe talk about it. But thanks for the the tools that you use it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Natalia. And we are teachers and we teach, and teaching is not easy thing to do. Okay, our job is not easy. The some people maybe think that, oh, you're a teacher, your job is very easy, you just teach. Maybe they think that, but it's not easy. We also need motivation to do it, like other people need for their job. So when you think about your job, being a teacher, of course, so what motivates you to do this job?
Okay, as a teacher, you have to be supported. First of all, you have to be listened, and you have to be guided also,
Uh-huh.
right? Because you need that company from a leader or from a guide, right? And you have to feel that you are not alone, like the song, you are not alone. But well, all in all, as the English department coordinator, I can say, uh, well, I have my guide, no, that is my head, that I think that she is watching this live. Well, we are just a great team together, and we always have a conversation and say, well, we have to support teachers, we have to give them confidence, we are not going to bombard teachers, right? Yes, that's the point. And when we observe their practices or their classes, we take down notes, and we have to highlight their strength, no, and to be kind with the teachers,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and to give a value feedback they can implement to their classes, a
I
constructive
see.
feedback. See,
I got it.
and we use the ladder of feedback to do this.
Uh-huh. I
Okay.
see. Yeah, sure. I got it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Nasel. Thank you very much. Okay. So, I know that you are very busy. You are doing a lot of things. And actually, educators, they are always very busy and doing a lot of things. Okay. So, uh, in your case, what are you doing for your job right now? Are you doing anything special? And do you have any projects that you haven't shared anywhere? Maybe you would like to share it here with us so we can learn about it. So, yes.
Well, recently I have taken a course in Harvard University, an online course about UDL, Universal
Oh,
Design for Learning. And there I learned that uh, there are no barriers because we have to set aside barriers. Can you see? And we have to adapt the environment, and we have to adapt um, activities, and we have to adapt our plannings, okay, according to our students' needs, right?
Mhm.
And now we are going to try to implement this, okay, in the classroom, because as you know, there is a big gap between theory
Sure.
and practice,
Of course,
okay?
definitely.
And, and every institution works in a different way,
Mm-hmm.
can you see?
Sure.
And another project that we have is we are projecting this for the next year to take some students to the NHS MUN, National High School Modern United Nations,
Oh, that's
that it
great.
will be in New York, right? Yes. And well, maybe with some students with a reduced group of students, and then we are going to see what is going to happen, right?
Mhm. I can see that. Okay, great, wonderful. Thank you very much for sharing it, Natalia, with us. All right. So, Natalia, you know that people they always want to follow successful people's path. All right. They take themselves as a role model. We always take the good and successful people, the role model for ourselves. And in this case, do you have any role models? And if you have, who are your role models and who inspires you for education part and maybe for your life?
Okay. You can be a model, Vulcan, right? Because you can teach how to be inclusive, right? In a way. And I admire your work, really. So
Thank you.
congratulations for that.
Thank you.
And
You're very kind.
I also like Ron Moraine because he empowers learners, and Cristobal Cobo, I don't know if you know him, because he integrates technology into teaching. So have a look at him. There are many
Yeah,
articles written in English also, and you can profit from him. And it is really wonderful.
I see. You take them as a role model. Thank you. Thank you very much, Natalia. Okay, Natalia, time flies, okay? And when you think about your future, of course, we don't know what's gonna happen, but we can just guess. Think about after 15 or 20 years later. How do you see yourself in 20 years or maybe in 15 years later? Will you still be a teacher or will you try different job or maybe jobs?
Okay, not a different job. I will be teaching in a way. Yes, I will be teaching in a way. I don't know where, maybe online, maybe building up different courses, or I don't know. But I want also to become a lecturer and do some research, okay, to break this 2D pattern in education
Uh-huh.
and to transform
Wonderful.
education a little bit to train some educators in the future.
I
It's
see. Thank
another
you.
dream.
That's nice. I got it. Thank you very much, Natalia. Okay,
Okay.
and you know that in our life, sometimes we face difficult situations, and when we face these situations, all right, sometimes we can handle it, but sometimes we cannot handle it or cope with it or solve it. And when we cannot solve it, sometimes we think on our own, oh, I wish I could have a kind of a superpower so I could easily solve the problem or I could easily fix this problem, all right? When you think about having superpowers, all right, into your classroom, if you could have one superpower to use it in the classroom, what would it be and how would it help you? I mean, like, with the superpower, like Avengers, like, for example, Captain America, I don't know. Or, I don't know, maybe Hulk. Or, I don't know, maybe Iron Man. Or, I don't know, whatever superpowers you think about it.
Okay, I would love to have the superpower to instantly mute them just for a second. Okay, and they
Yeah,
can
nice,
listen to
nice.
the instructions or whatever, and then continue with their voices.
So
That's a superpower.
that's very nice. But don't forget to the reopen their voices. Otherwise, they cannot talk.
Right, right. Just for a second, I told you.
Just for a
Well,
second.
imagine in the pandemic when we were delivering classes, online classes, and you have the possibility to mute them all. Oh, it was
Yeah, yeah, I
wonderful.
remember it.
Yes, it was a
That,
perfect
that, that,
class.
that, that was a magic button. Okay, when they all talk, you can just mute everybody at the same time. That was a really nice moment that we had, I think, from the pandemic time. You're right. Okay, thank you, Natalia. Okay, Natalia, I think that we finish our, the interview, all right? And you step outside your home and find a lottery tickets that
Oh,
ends up winning $100 million, what would you do?
wow.
That's a very huge amount of money, but please be honest, okay? Be honest.
Okay. First of all, I would go. I would go traveling around the world to know
That's
about
good.
different cultures, and that's what I love. But when I explore everything, I will invest some money in some educational projects, of
Nice,
course.
nice.
Yeah, to change, yeah, to change well, not to change everything, but to try to to implement something new and to break these patterns, to 2D patterns, as I say.
Oh, I see. I got it. Thank you very much for your ideas about $100 million. That's nice ideas to do it. Okay, great. And Natalia, as I just mentioned, that the time flies, and now I'm going to ask you my last and the hardest question. Ready for it?
Okay, let's
Okay.
go.
What is your motto?
Oh, well, I think that it can be empower minds, inspire change.
Uh, can you repeat it, please?
Yes, empower minds, inspire change.
I see. Okay. Good. Good. It's very good. And thank you very much, Natalia, for this. And all right, Natalia, I ask all my questions. Okay. Before ending our live sessions, would you like to add anything else? Do you have any suggestions or advice to our audiences?
I think that I must say that every step counts, right? Every step counts, and we can contribute, from different roles to change education or to transform it, not to change, to transform it, and to engage students and to engage everybody in this passionate profession.
I see. Thank you very much, Natalie. Before ending our live sessions, I would like to say one more time, thank you very much for your suggestions, for your ideas, and for your advice, and especially I want to say thank you very much for spending your time here with us, your precious time. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for your invitation again. It was a pleasure, really. I enjoy this session a lot. And well, as you can see, I love talking about education.
Wonderful. All right. And Natalia Pieres was with us tonight. We had a fruitful session with her, as you know that. And you know that we are going to be here and next week at the same time on the same day every Monday, okay, at 9 p.m. as you know it. And until the next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And until next time, please take care of yourself and take care of yourself, Natalia. And bye bye, everybody, and peace.
Okay, bye bye, and thank you very much. Bye bye,
Bye.
everybody.